Alright, so we're going to be building the Santa's sleigh. A lot of people on Facebook says I should do a tutorial on how to do it. First, let me put it daytime. Oops. There we go. First thing you want to do is take off the look. So you don't want them to look at you while you're building because it's annoying sometimes, especially when you're on the very tip of the end. It will mess you up if it's looking at you. For this build, you will need medium taxidermy bases, sloped left and right walls, standing torches, wooden benches, wooden ceilings, wooden foundations, wooden ladder, wooden railings, wooden ramp, and wooden walls. You can use metal or what other build materials you rather use, but I'd rather use the wood myself. My preference. You will need 9 reindeer costumes, 9 Megaloceros saddles, and a Quetz platform saddle. I'm going to be doing a little bit something different with the Dino Glass skin. And then you will need dyes and some spray painters or paint brushes, whether your preference. Okay, first I'm going to get the Quetz saddle and I'm going to paint it in the Quetzal all black. That way it more or less is focusing on the whole sleigh instead of the Quetzal. There we go. It's all black. Now I'm gonna a friend suggested me to paint it all black the next time I build one. That way the focus is on the reindeer and it'd be like its shadow. I've built this will be 3 times I've built this because I was doing a tutorial yesterday and it came out all pixelated when it uploaded to YouTube. I do not know what happened at all. So I will be giving one of these to a friend in the server. Okay. Next thing you want to do is get this guy to flying. That way it's not having that rickety-rockety motion back and forth. It's a little bit of a motion, but not as bad as it was. You want to take your wooden foundations, your ceilings. Might as well just take it all. Come on, GCM, don't give me trouble. Best way to do this is try to line up the middle with the tail of the Quetzal. That's a little off. It will be a little off. Not so bad. There we go. Then place another one. Oh, that's way off. Welcome, welcome to the stream. That's about as close as you're gonna get it. And you're gonna want to go 1 back that way and 2 forward. Take your walls, and place them. Place that one backwards. This one's tricky. It was there for a second. You want that clamp. You want this one ceiling to go over the back just slightly. And it'll put in your railings. And your sloped walls. So that there is the biggest part of it. The other ones are easy. I use no clip on my server, so it is a lot easier to build. Oh, we do need a 1 wooden ceiling. Well, you want to put a wooden ceiling here and 2 ramps down. That way, whoever is on your server and wants to go in for a ride, they can just climb up the ramp and go. Okay, next is the bases. Placing these are about as tricky as placing the foundations. So you want the line on the outmost edge of your taxidermy base to be lined up with the edge of the foundation or ceiling, close as possible as you can get it without it moving so much. And that's about it right there. You want to do the same thing on this side. There we go. And then on each one, you want to go about a 1/4 way back into the other taxidermy base. And place them. That one's a little off. This one's going to be a difficult one. Why you gotta be so difficult? There we go. That's better. And you just keep repeating this until you get them all in place. This is why you don't want the Quetzal to look at you, is because this part here, he would be looking up at you and just constantly bugging you and pushing you out of the way when you're trying to build. Oops. And there. Your place for your 9 tiny reindeer are done. Onto the taxidermy. So it doesn't matter if they're male or female, because even if they are female, they will have horns. Let me just put one on to show you. Doesn't matter anyway because a reindeer costume. Whoops. Reindeer costume's going on it anyway. Really game. See? Female has horns. Makes sense. Thanks, ARK. So you're gonna want to here. 9 Megaloceros, or you can go out and kill 9 Megaloceros and just grab the taxidermies off them. This one here, I like to go like every other one of it, hopping up, and then the other one's like running. Well, this one here I'm going to actually do differently. They're all going to be flying. Main reason I'm not putting the reindeer costumes on yet is because I want to make sure that they're pretty much lined up, they're not glitching into each other, and they are not, so be good. Next box. Next we're gonna need all these, and we are going to need red, yellow, and white. You can change the reindeer costumes colors and stuff to more of your taste. This time, like I did with one of my others, I'm going to paint Rudolph white with a bright red nose, and the other reindeer are gonna look like normal reindeer. But if you're like really in love with a certain color like red or pink, you can just paint your reindeer whatever color you wish. You can even paint your sleigh whatever you wish. It's just I'm going traditional, and so I'm just going to paint him real quick. I think that's his nose. Nope, that was his underbelly. I think this is his antlers, it is. And then region 5 is his nose. There we go. We got Rudolph! Yay! So I'm going to, this time, I'm going to actually put reindeer glasses on Rudolph because he should stick out a little bit differently than the others, in my opinion. Gold. On him. And there we go. We got Rudolph with a pair of glasses. And all the other reindeer, their saddles will be area 1, 3, and 5 red. Area 6 and 4 will be white. and area 2 will be gold. Let's put the costume on. Oh, yeah, the saddle. That too. And then the costume. And if you want to taxidermy, use some elves, you can. Get your friends to go and make them, like, if they have an alternate account or something, let them make them like a little midget person, and you can just keep on killing them and taxidermy them and make them into like little elves. You could build a Santa's workshop if you wanted. But you would have to use the small taxidermy bases so they look relatively realistic in a way. I do plan on doing more themed builds now that we have something a little bit more to decorate with here on Vanilla ARK on Xbox, because we don't have any mods and Primitive Plus is too buggy for my liking. I mean, I would love to build in Primitive Plus, but every time I turn around it gets a corrupted file and wipes my stuff that I've been working on, so I'd rather work in vanilla and work that much harder to show people what they can really do without any mods on Xbox. I actually went over to an official PvE server last week and I built my ranch style mansion for a person over there. He got me all the materials together and I built it for him. I just left him to decorate it however he wanted because they have no clip, but they really liked it, and so I decided that I would help them out and go build it for them. If you have any questions, feel free to comment, and I pretty much reply to any comment on my YouTube channel unless it's very inappropriate. And I usually relatively get back within the same day. If I'm not at work. I didn't say Cortana. And see, when I say Cortana, Cortana don't pop up. I do plan on doing some more live streams, that way I can actually record my voice and explain stuff to people and then upload it straight to YouTube. I just don't, I got a new computer and it doesn't have everything that I was hoping for it to have. The person in the store said it was good for making videos and stuff with, and I refuse to pay $170 right now because I can't afford it, for new editing software. And so I just, you know, I gotta go with what I gotta go with, and that's Twitch and directly to YouTube. But at least you guys get to see some builds and probably ask questions and just hang out. I will be doing hopefully weekly streams. I'm not sure yet. It's depending on how busy my life is. We are going to be moving to the center map soon, but we do have a Ragnarok map that will always be Ragnarok. Just we're going to be doing center soon, and I will be building over into that server, so I'll be sure to live stream the build because I'm doing one of my old builds. In one of my videos it says most of my old builds. I will be doing the water village again. That way people can actually see how it was built. It's huge. It's absolutely huge build. It has room to expand onto it in case there's more people in the server. My servers are only 10 slot servers, so I can pretty much debate on how many to build if need be. I think I did that wrong. And then you want to place that as straight as you can. And you want to place this one as straight as you can with the ladder. There we go. Now we need our red and white dye spray painters. I personally didn't paint the ramp. Okay, and the rest is red. And there we have it. Your Santa Claus and reindeer. You can place a couple torches here. That way you can be seen in the sky as you fly around the server. You can have people sit on here as you take them on a tour. Whatever your heart desires. And there you have it. Your Santa sleigh and 9 tiny reindeer. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And feel free to comment down below if you have any questions. This is Queen Goddess. Have a nice day.